What's up, you guys? It's Livy the Liberal back here again for another episode of my little political corner. And today we're going to talk about why I support Bernie Sanders for president. First of all, one reason I support Bernie Sanders is because he supports the betterment of all and not just a select group of people, unlike other candidates who only support the betterment of certain religions, certain races, things like that. Another reason I support Bernie Sanders is because his campaign is not bought out. He does not accept super PAC money. He does not accept special interests, lobbyists, things like that. He is for the people. He is for the betterment of our society as a whole and not just a select group of people. He's not just for the rich. He's not just for the poor. He's not just for the middle class, but he's really for everyone. He wants everyone to have a better way of life. I also support Bernie on a lot of those things that he supports. For example, abortion. I also support abortion. Now, personally, I would probably not have an abortion, but that does not mean it's my right to sit there and tell you you cannot have an abortion if you want to have one. It's not my right to tell you what to do with your body. I believe that everyone has the right to choose what they want to do if they are pregnant. Like, if you don't want to carry a rapist baby, if you don't want to sit there and carry a baby to full term because you cannot afford it, because you don't have the money, or you do not have the support, or you do not have the maturity level to handle a child, then you shouldn't be forced to have it. Another thing we agree on is the rights of the LGBT plus community. We agree that the transgenders and the lesbians and the gays and the bisexuals should all be protected under the law just like a cis heterosexual is. They should be allowed to adopt kids because every child deserves a loving family. And I know no lesbian or gay or bisexual couple that is going to adopt a kid on accident. They do it out of pure love, so they're going to love their child no matter how they are. And another thing about that is they protect them with housing. Like, how is it fair that they can be kicked out of the house just because they have a husband and they're a man? Like, that's just not fair, and we should protect humans because we're all humans. We should protect each other and love each other, and that is a really big value to me. Another stance that I and Bernie agree on is raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Because even though most people will tell you that the minimum wage is for people who are just starting to work, a lot of people have to live off of minimum wage jobs. And that it's not fair to them that they cannot make enough money to own a house. They work 40 hours a week, and they still do not make enough money to own a house and afford food and pay for their kids and still have money left to pay for a little luxury. I mean, I, for example, know that for the longest time, my mom was making over minimum wage, and we still struggled through everything. And another thing that I know is I know plenty of people who worked at fast food trying to raise a family and can't afford to pay for diapers for their babies. It's just absolutely crazy. We should be able to afford to live as long as we're working 40 hours a week, and we should have time to spend with our family and still be able to afford to have them. It just makes no sense to me that people logically think that, hey, it's okay that they work 40 hours a week and don't get to see their family. They work 4 jobs and they never get to see their family and they don't have time to take care of them. But hey, they're paying for stuff and they still can actually afford it. I have friends, personal friends, whose parents work 3 40-hour jobs a week almost and still cannot afford to pay for food all the time and is going to lose their house if they can't come up with the money somehow. And it's just absolutely crazy to me that someone can do that. I can't understand why anyone would think that that's just fine. Now, there are many other things that I agree on with Bernie that I could make a video that was 20 minutes long on it, but I'm not going to because I want you all to be able to sit down and watch this video really quick because I know lives are very rushed and we're all really busy and we need something that we can watch really quick. So I'm just going to keep it short and to the point. But you guys, if you have not researched Bernie Sanders or if you've just listened to what you've seen, a few memes on Facebook, I would highly encourage you to do more research on him. I would also highly encourage you to do your research on Hillary Clinton. No offense if you're a Hillary Clinton supporter. Do your research on the scandals that she's involved in and things. That's something that I did because in the beginning I was a Hillary supporter when I first got into the political views, and I saw some of the scandals and stuff that Hillary's going to, and I really do not agree with the fact that we should have a president who went through all those scandals. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. But you guys, thank you guys for tuning in today. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys. Spread the love, okay? Love you guys.